Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tom Clancy's The Division. I really enjoyed this game a whole lot. I was playing it a little bit today with my buddy. Me and my buddy, we have started a. Here's our progress here. Oh, no, sorry. Here's our progress here. We are level 28, level 9 in the Dark Zone. But what I'm going to be focusing on is revisiting a solo character. Here is my first solo character. I have a little over 400 hours in this game. I played the shit out of this game like Season 1, I would say. Season 1. Like the first DLC. I didn't play a lot after just because other games came out. I was very young at the time. I think I was like 14 years old when this game came out. And I just kind of been having fun doing the replays with Life is Strange. We finished that today. It's uploading right now, as a matter of fact. And so I figured, why not? Let's go back and check this out. One thing that I really like about this game is the sense that you're constantly upgrading your character. You're constantly getting better things. If any of you guys have ever played the Borderlands games, I compare its play style a lot to the Borderlands games. I've only played Borderlands. Well, now I've played 1, 2, and 3. I've not finished 2. But it's like looter shooter kind of, and you guys will see. For those of you guys who haven't played this, we're gonna see. This is gonna be probably a very long playthrough. This is probably not gonna be something that I upload every single day. Or this is probably is not gonna be something that I record like very often. But so back in spring break of like 2013 or 2014, this game had a beta. It had a public open beta, and when I tell you that the beta for this game was one of the best gaming experiences I've ever had in my entire life, that week of the beta was that weekend. I think it might have just been a weekend. It was unlike anything other, and I could even argue sometimes that that week of the beta, man, was better than this was better than this game as a whole. And yeah, it's just such an amazing game. I love this game. It's definitely got its flaws. But this will just go. All right. Yeah, this game was just absolutely something special. This game was definitely something special. Also, there were a couple bad things that came out of this game, though. This game was one of the first games that experienced a very heavy Ubisoft downgrade. I'm sure a lot of you guys remember the iconic. Holy shit! I'm sure a lot of you guys remember the iconic. This is a loud game. I'm sure a lot. Sorry, I'm sure a lot of you guys remember the iconic Rainbow Six Siege downgrade, and this had a downgrade in a very similar severity. Um, and yeah, I don't know. I'd say that's one of the biggest bad things that came out of this game, like drama wise. I do remember that the servers broke day one because so many people were trying to get on it. And it was a very popular game at launch, I believe, and I think it did disappoint a lot of people. I think a lot of people were thinking that the game was going to be a little bit different. Um, See, but it's cool though. Look at all these people that are still starting the game for the first time.
We're losing this whole neighborhood. Rioters are moving through in force,
It's great.
headed this way.
Put your people there. I see someone else got the call. I'm Agent Fei Lao, Division. Activated the same time as you, part of the second wave of us going in. I don't know what happened to the first wave, but unfortunately, there's still lots left for us to do. We don't have much intel, and we don't have the luxury of failure. Not with Manhattan under lockdown and Brooklyn on the brink. People like me.
I have very positive memories connected to this game, which is great, which is such a good thing. I was young. I was young. I was very carefree. I wasn't really, at the time, I wasn't really worried about girlfriends. I wasn't really worried about social status. I had a great friend named Casey, whom I played this game an assload amount with. Shout out Casey. I actually don't know. I actually don't know if Casey does YouTube anymore, but I am going to put his Twitch down in the description. He is a very talented gamer. He's good at every single video game he touches. He's very funny. He's charismatic. He's a good guy. Yeah, you guys should check him out. You guys should check him out because there's a lot of things that I do today because of him in a positive light. Not directly, but there's a lot of things I can't really put my, I'd even say like the YouTube thing too. Was kind of something slightly inspired by him as well. But yeah, me and my buddy Casey or Sirach, we played this game a shitload. We had routes. Oh man, we had routes in the dark zone. That was such a great time, and maybe I'll even be so lucky enough to have him join me for something one day, something the Division related one day, and that would be cool. Although I don't think he has any plans in the near future to play this. We do know that there is a Division game that is coming out soon at some point. A new one. Not soon, but at some point it is coming out. And I also do have plans to play the second Division game, depending on how this goes. So yeah. But yeah, I'm going to try and keep these maybe not super. I don't know. I like doing the uncut stuff. I like doing the uncut stuff and the edited stuff for two reasons. One, I think the edited stuff is easier for people to watch. It's more appealing. It is fun to do, and it gives me practice. But I also enjoy doing the uncut stuff because I know some people enjoy the longer form content, and they like to actually see how people got stuff done and whatnot, So, because of that, you know, because of that, for these types of games, I'm never really too sure what to do. And so that's another reason that a lot of the things other than my GTA 6 or sorry, my GTA 5 specific content, I've been kind of heavily editing those because there's a lot of nothing that goes on in those games. There's a lot of times where I'm just like not talking. There's a lot of times in some really good interactive games where I go and I'm not talking just because sometimes I kind of space out a little bit and I forget that when I'm streaming I'm supposed to try to stay entertaining. But yeah, I don't know. This I just thought that this would be a fun game to play. I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna make this uncut or not, but but yeah, this is also probably going to be a pretty short video because this is kind of last minute. I am wanting to play some Call of Duty, and I'm supposed to be playing some Call of Duty um, here in a minute with some friends. Um, and I was supposed to go see the. I also need to record Spider-Man, and I'm supposed to go see the Odyssey movie tomorrow at 10 in the morning. But I'm not gonna lie, I want to go see the Odyssey movie, but it's also, I don't know, there's just something about it that is just like, I'm not dying to go see it. I love movies, and I also really love the story of, uh, uh, of the Odyssey, Odysseus, and just all the entire adventure that they go on as a whole. Um, I've, uh, I've not read the book twice, but I've had the book read to me twice, I guess you could say. Middle school, I think we read it. I think in middle school we read a dumbed down, more children's appropriate version of it, and then in high school we read it. And I think I want to say I read it. I think I want to say at one point I was a bit annoyed with it because I think I had read it my first half of freshman year at one school, and then I ended up me and my parents we ended up not my parents but my me and my mother we ended up moving, and then I went to a different school, and then they were like just starting it, which I was like, oh boy. But yeah. So I'm still debating on if I want to go to that because the other thing is two of my gaming buddies are off today. They know each other IRL personally. So speak of the devil, that's so funny. I was literally just talking about you guys.
Hostile presence detected.
But no, you're good. You're good. Let me. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude and cut you off real quick, but I'm recording a YouTube video, so I don't want to lose track of where I was at. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do we'll probably do a cut. We'll probably finish this mission up, and then I'll probably do a little jump cut, and then we'll talk more, because I could talk about this game almost all day, and like I was actually just getting ready to explain that we were getting ready to do some Call of Duty stuff when you guys got back. So, oh maybe.
Area secure.
Uh-oh.
Hostiles neutralized.
Ah. Damn. You said what? Okay. Okay, no, you're good, you're good.
Nice work shutting that down, Agent.
Let's see.
Finally. Oh, thank you so much. That was terrifying. So great. No, I need to get the hell out of here.
This game is totally doable solo. I will say though, it does feel like it kind of punishes you a tad bit sometimes. The game does kind of have a weird. It does, but it doesn't at the same time. Uh, with the emphasis on teamwork, you have these abilities. And when you're squatted up with three other people, you can kind of pair your abilities according to one another. So, for instance, say I'm using 2 of the 8, then another person can use the 2 of the 8, which now we've got 4 of the 8, and so on and so forth. And then now everybody's using the same thing. Um, you can't switch them on the fly, especially if you've just used them because there's a cooldown, things like that. And so,
Those rioters have stolen a crate of
and the game is kind of difficult. This game is a more difficult game. I do think that the game scales a little bit depending on how many people you have with you, what levels you guys are, what equipment you guys are using. So that's something that's always great. Because, like I said, it is totally doable solo, but that's the main game. I will say that there are some stuff later in the games like DLC stuff that's almost impossible to do without a group, without at least one other person, whether it's a random or it's somebody that you've got
Missing supply crate
a
located.
team of, squad members for. But
Agent, those rioters have stolen a crate of morphine. Probably gonna try and sell it
sorry
or
for the
use
jump
it.
cut, guys.
We've got people in real pain who need those drugs. See if you can recover that crate.
I'm not sure if I said this earlier, but another really cool thing about this game, I know it's kind of messed up because the tones are kind of dark, but the Christmas decorations that are around the city. I love Christmas and I love the holidays, and there are not many games that are, like Christmas themed or that are because like during Halloween time you can play a horror game. And I think there's a lot of games that have
Missing
like
supply crate
I don't
located.
know. I just feel like it's harder to play Christmas video games that are fit the theme of Christmas and or Christmas season. Um, I feel like a lot of the times when games do include Christmas stuff, it's only
Area
for a little
secured.
bit,
Hostiles
you know,
neutralized.
and so that's a good thing about this.
Confirmed. Pickup marked. GTF notified.
Sparrow 5 here. We're approaching your position now.
I absolutely love the Christmas time.
Warning.
I'm very
Hostile
excited
forces
to make
approaching.
some Christmas related maybe videos. Um, Maybe we'll do I still think that there's time for me to do a top five summer movies because I do think I have it written down somewhere. I still think there's time for me to do that, and so I also think that I can maybe do like Halloween movies.
Keep shooting!
Oh shit.
Take care of this. Don't let him get away.
Confirmed. Sparrow 5 is on site and ready to engage.
Target is secure. No more hostiles detected.
Great work, Agent. We'll get those drugs back to the wounded where they'll
Enemies start to get
properly.
pretty spongy later in the game, and so I do think that there is at some point there's like not gonna be much of a reason um to use the sidearms. But then again, I don't know. I don't like I said, it's been a very long time since I have actually played this, so
Agent, Excellent work. We're grateful for all the lives you saved. Why don't you come on back here? We got a little something for you.
This is also a very, very cool area. I don't actually think that you ever go back here. This is just kind of like the little introductory area. Not to say that it's better or cooler than the main area that we get to go to, that we explore for the entirety of the game, but
Now entering a safe area.
Calling your name.
Fantastic work, Agent. I think you put the lid back on this place.
Yo,
Just getting to
check out the merchandise.
We all thank you. And I wanted to say personally that I've lived in Brooklyn my whole life. So what you've done means a lot.
Always happy to deal with you.
right.
Warning. You are exiting the safe area.
And the reason I have so much money, if any of you guys are wondering, it's because actually the money is shared across characters. And like I said, I've got a lot of hours on my original character.
Agent, get that precinct back under control. If that precinct goes, we lose Brooklyn.
Warning. Incoming hostiles.
Yo, take it to him. Let's get him.
Looks like they've got grenades.
I don't know why I'm rushing like this. I really shouldn't be.
Brooklyn dispatch.
But yeah, we're probably going to get to the main area, and then, like I said, this is going to be something that I probably upload very slowly over time, and I'm not even entirely sure if this is something that I'm going to do completely. This game is kind of long. I don't want to put too much on my plate, but I think we'd be okay.
Warning. Additional hostiles incoming.
Didn't see that coming.
Hostiles incoming. Warning. Incoming hostiles. Hostiles detected nearby.
This is bullshit. They could ID us. I say we take them out. We keep them alive to negotiate. To trade. Get me out of here.
Keep it down. Don't get them riled up. Play nice and give him time to get us out of here.
Thanks for looking out for us.
I don't know where you came from, but we'd have been through without you.
Warning. Hostiles detected nearby.
This is gonna be
Warning. Additional incoming hostiles detected.
We own this place. Shoot!
Warning. Additional hostiles incoming.
Killing us! Got him! Bastards need to die!
Yeah, baby.
Alert. Hostiles detected.
They just left us here to die.
Something about those elevators.
Warning. Additional hostiles incoming.
Damn! Let's get out of here! Better luck for us next time, right? Everything! Assholes!
Shoot him in the face, shoot him in the face.
Excellent work, Agent. Brooklyn is stable again. Manhattan is another story. Let's get over there and see for ourselves. I've got more agents with me now. We'll rendezvous with Agent Lau and fly over together. Commander Chang out.
We going to Manhattan, 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 going to Manhattan. Interesting. I wanna see something.
bar behind that building. Best whiskey sours in Manhattan. If we take this city back, I'll buy you a drink. Sorry. I mean, when we take it back. Here it comes. The rest of us should be in this chopper. Can't believe it's finally happening. Do this!
Welcome, Agent.
Hey! Just hold on! Come on back! I need you! Look, you're gonna be okay. Hell, at this point, you're more okay than me. Shit! That explosion took out the commander. We have a job to do. We're still gonna do it. It's just...
Landing in 1 minute. Should be able to see it coming up on my right.
Found out a little more about the first wave. They're all either dead or MIA. So this is up to us. That's why we need to get it together. Right now.
JTF 68 to tower, visual Hudson. Yeah, 2 division agents on board. The explosion was their right in. Okay, clear to land. JTF 68.
Usually you need some time to know if you can count on someone. Well, we're out of time. My bet's on you. It has to be. I hope to God I'm right.
Welcome to Hudson Piers. I'm not sure what you're looking to get out of this. Everything behind this gate is a goddamn war zone.
So who's in command here?
Captain Benitez was in charge. He was leading ops in the post office, but we lost contact when he left base this morning. If he's still radio silent by tomorrow, there's talk of pulling out.
No one's pulling out. We're taking this city back. Get whatever gear you need. I'll catch up with you.
Good luck out there. You'll need it. The quartermaster's your man. You'll find him just inside the gate.
Can I get a stretcher at the end of the dock?
You'll need to step through here, pal. Gotta make sure it's clean. See anything you like?
Oh, Agent, you look tired. Look, I hate to be the one to
Hey, take a look at what I got for you.
Am I making room for actual customers?
And we are here. Okay.
Attention. Be advised that designated emergency rations distribution center.
Hostiles moving in from the street! We're pinned down! Where's my backup? I've got no one to send you.
We know that the base of operations is under siege from whatever criminals have taken over Madison Square Garden. We don't have numbers and they don't seem to have a leader, but the JTF is stretched thin. This has to be our first priority, Agent. Get our base back, and we'll go from there.
Warning. Now we're exiting the safe area.
Ringrazio Dio che c'è gente come te.
Solid.
All available units report to West 24th and 8th. Patrol under fire.
Take out the leader! What's the right plan? Slow him down!
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
We've got tangoes inbound! Everywhere.
really appreciate all your help.
Uh-oh. The line that you land on.
Dispatch, situation outside is now under control. My official report, the division saved our sorry asses.
Thanks for the report, Bravo Squad. Stay alert out there and keep it frosty. I'm glad you made it.
Now let's rebuild our base. Go on in and have a look around. I finally got some transportation, so I'm inbound. Let's do this.
Air ventilation and purification systems online. Contamination levels lowered.
Agent, we need our base up and running, and we need to show the people of New York they're getting their city back. Our base of operations has potential, but right now it's a piece of shit and we've got no one to staff it. To get this place where it needs to be, we need people who know what they're doing. Like doctors. There's a virologist running a field hospital over at Madison Square Garden, but the whole area's gone to shit. With her, we can get our medical facilities online. Without her... The JTF commander, Benitez, is out in the field and he's gone offline. Bring him back. We need him to set up a functional security wing, and it'll do a hell of a lot for morale. We've also got to restore basic services. We need power and the intel the grid can give us. They had a guy working on that, but it sounds like he ran into trouble patching us in. Without him, it's lights out. Isaac can map itself to each of the wings in the base and sync their progress so we can have a bigger picture of what's happening here. And the more stable this base is, the better shape the city will be in.
Check these babies out. Best of luck out
Well,
there.
so you're a division agent, huh? Great.
Till next time.
Failed. Surely must
Another satisfied customer.
Nobody's gonna give you a better deal.
I'm getting frostbite.
Come back real soon.
The security wing needs some love. And Captain Benitez. The JTF love the guy. He can mobilize them and help us get the intel and firepower we need to get all these hostiles off the streets. The tech wing has obviously seen better days. But if you can get Rhodes back here, he's apparently got a lot of tricks up his sleeve. Former PMC, I think. Knows more than you think he does. I suspect he'll be very useful. The medical wing is a wreck right now. Once we get that virologist over here, we can build up a staff, investigate the origin of the virus, and start getting more supplies. For civilians, but for us as well.
Best prices, best gear. Coming.
Hey, bad news. I'm not gonna be able to get out there. Not with my goddamn leg like this. I'll do what I can from here, but it's not the same. You have no idea how much I wanted to be in the field. I trained for a scenario like this my entire life. But it's worse than anything we could have imagined. You know how they won't let you get too close to anyone, so it won't mess you up when you're finally activated? Well, I did that, and it didn't fucking work. I'm attached. These are my people. This is my city. We're taking it back. Oh.
Look, you need to...
Yeah, okay. Okay. They're counting on us. Let's not let them down.
A new agent is joining your team.
We've got a lot of hostiles inside, Agent. They're holding Dr. Candle and her staff. We need those personnel back at the base so we can get the medical wing functional.
Just going to spread more disease.
We'll hold here to cover your back. Then we'll escort the medical personnel when you've retrieved them.
Patch me into the security system, I might be able to find Candle's location.
Couldn't have done it without you. Wouldn't mind having you with us in every firefight.
We've got a lot of hostiles inside, Agent. They're holding Dr. Candle and her staff. We need those personnel back at the base so we can get the medical wing functional.
We'll hold here to cover your back. Then we'll escort the medical personnel when you retrieve them.
If you patch me into the security system, I might be able to find Candle's location. Patched in. Let's see what I can find. Can you see the CCTV feed? Looks like Candle and her staff are being forced to treat their wounded. That's the only reason they're still alive. It looks like they've got people upstairs, in a restaurant. There's a lot of these guys, but if you use cover, you should be able to pick them off without making yourself a target.
Additional hostiles detected. Additional hostiles detected. Additional hostiles detected. Warning. Agent on your team is down. Requires assistance.
Candle and her staff are still upstairs, stashed in the kitchen at Kobe's. Word is that they've really trashed the place. It would have broken my dad's heart to see it go to hell like this. We used to watch games there together.
You are now entering a safe area.
I think it's better my folks didn't live to see any of this. But then I think about all the people doing their best to keep going. That's who we do this for, Agent. Go get them.
Warning, now leaving the safe area.
To get to Kobe's, you'll have to pass by some contaminated areas. There used to be plenty of sick people being treated there before they got shot. So be careful.
Warning, hostiles detected. Warning, agent on your team is down. Requires assistance.
The escort party's taking heavy fire from the roof. They can't move until you get up there and take down that gunner.
We're pinned down! There's no way we'll make it across alive unless someone can get up there and take out the big guns!
All yours, Agent. Alpha Escort, we have an agent on the roof. Has Candle made it to your position?
Affirmative. Sierra's staff just arrived. As soon as the hostiles on the roof are gone, we'll get her across safely.
Warning. Additional hostiles incoming. Warning. Additional hostiles incoming.
Got the medics safely across. Candle and all staff accounted for. No casualties.
We're off to a good start, agents. Wish I could have had your back out there, but I think we make a hell of a team anyway. When you get back to the base, we'll talk to Candle, and we'll see what she can do for us.
Doing that mission for the first time was such a blast. I think they actually let you do that during the beta.
Readings indicate this area is safe.
Rations will be distributed once daily at 0900 hours, with exceptions for children and the elderly.
Well, look who it is. Thanks for getting me out of the garden. I've been in some hostile work environments before, but Jesus. Of course, it's not like this place is gonna win any prizes either. Antique equipment, 0 staff, patients lining up out the door. This isn't gonna cut it.
We're doing the best we can, Dr. Candle. Any suggestions you might have, I'm happy to listen.
I know. Beggars, choosers, all that crap. What matters is beating this thing, but I can't do that without knowing more about it.
Here's a good place to start. Sarah is pretty sure Dr. Gordon Amherst had something to do with the outbreak.
God. That asshole. Saw him present a paper at Columbia once. He nearly started a riot. He's part of this. I need to talk to him. Anything of his you can find. Notebooks, laptops, close personal friends, I need that too. And we need to talk about live samples and antibodies. You're gonna be busy.
And you'll be?
Fixing this. Saving lives. Now if you'll excuse me, I'll get started.
Now that's what I call an improvement, Agent. You should charge more.
Alert. An agent is leaving the team.
You looking for anything?
Kobe's here.
You
That's
know
calling
you
your
want to
name.
take a look.
This is an emergency services notification. Due to a shortage of personnel, the clinic will not be returning to full operating hours at this time. Thank you for your patience. This is an emergency services notification. The Joint Task Force is seeking recruits. Anyone with past military, weapons, athletic, or emergency
I do have to go to bed soon, but I will catch you guys later.
Confirmed in your area. First symptoms are reported to include sudden fever and chills, coughing, head and body aches, tiredness. If someone in your house becomes sick, it is important that you separate them from the rest of the household. Burn all bedding and clothing used by that person. Clean contaminated surfaces with disinfectants. It is important for your safety and the safety of your family and community.
All right.
Warning, now leaving the safe area. Echo available for playback nearby.
Come on, give her the fish sticks.
No, honey. We need those.
Shit, I forgot the radio Faye gave me at home. But I don't even like fish sticks.
What the hell are you doing? You're hurting him!
Units, we've got a hostile stronghold up on West 29th. Please investigate.
Come on, take him out!
Thanks. Without you, I don't think we could have taken him out.
Boss, we confirmed Phase 1 was a success. Repeat, Phase 1.
Oh my god, this is just awful. But we got a medical supply drop that was sent out yesterday, and it's gone missing. Imagine, those sick people could use that. Can you be a dear and look for it?
That's what I'm talking about.
Warning. Incoming hostiles. Warning. Incoming hostiles. Warning. Supplies taking fire.
This is gonna be fun. I gotta reload. Keep shooting. Go for it. What? You won't laugh.
Warning. Incoming hostiles.
Job's almost done.
I must say we're all very impressed with how you got that medical supply drop secured. I'm gonna tell Benny all about you when I see him. He's